Hi, I'm Cliff, and this is my garage. Let's just cut to the chase. This thing sucks. Hey, welcome back to the garage. And if this is your first time joining me, thanks for dropping by. So, what is this thing that's so terrible? This is a Chemical Guys detail inspection light. Ultra bright detail inspection light. I think that's the actual title of the product. I purchased it off of Amazon, and well, to say I'm disappointed in it would be a gross understatement. Chemical Guys, if you don't know, is a company that specializes in detailing products, car soaps, waxes, detailing equipment, all sorts of stuff related to the detailing industry. And this light is one of the things they sell. Now, I purchased this off of Amazon, and I guess I'll go ahead and give you the link, even though I highly, highly recommend you do not purchase this. And it's sold as, like I said, a detail inspection light. And one of the features is also that it is a swirl finder light. If you don't know, swirls are little microscopic scratches in the paint of a car. And when you look at the car's paint in direct sunlight, you'll see them, those little round, those circular scratches in the surface. Now, paint correction is the process of, well, fixing up the paint on the car and removing those swirl marks as part of the process. The problem is they're really hard to see when you're not in direct sunlight. And of course, you don't detail a car or do paint correction in direct sunlight. So when you're inside the garage, well, you can't really see what you're doing. You can't see easily whether you're doing it correctly, you're getting all the swirl marks out. And the idea behind these swirl finder lights is that they simulate sunlight. And so you can look at the reflection of the light in the paint, the way you look at the reflection of the sun in the paint, and you can see the swirl marks. Now, the problem with the Chemical Guys light, well, first of all, there are two lights on it. One's this little end light here, and then there's another one here on the side, a much broader light. The bottom line is, no matter which one of these you use, they both stink at showing you swirls. Basically, you can't see the swirls. Well, you can see them a little tiny bit, but nothing like you can in the direct sunlight, and not to the extent where it helps you actually do the paint correction at all. By way of comparison, this is my little pen light that I use here around the garage. This is a hyper tough pen light from Walmart. $6. My son is an EMT, and this is what he uses. I saw his. I liked it so much I went and got my own. It has a nice little rubber bite ring here, so you can hold it in your teeth and leave both your hands free. It's made completely of aluminum. A nice, nice little pen light. Like I said, for $6. As a swirl finder light, it's terrible. But you know what? It's better than the Chemical Guys light. I mean, seriously, you can look at the this reflection in the paint, and it shows swirls very, very poorly, but you can see the swirls better than you can with the Chemicals Guys light. So if you want a swirl finder light that sucks, don't buy the $20 Chemical Guys light. Buy the $6 Walmart light, because it's far more useful in a lot of other situations. As a generalized light, the Chemical Guys light also kind of stinks at that job too. Mainly, I mean, it's bright enough, it's easy to handle, it's rechargeable, but its biggest failure, which is an almost complete failure, is the magnet in the handle. So you can, the idea behind the magnet is you can stick it up somewhere and hold it and lighting what you're working on. And as long as you want to use the light, hanging on a surface like that, it's okay. But let's say that I want to put it here and I want to light up something over that way with a little end light. So I stick it up there like that, and whoop, there it goes. It's so weak it won't stay horizontal. Mainly because you can see here it's got this big old bar here that you think is the magnet. But in reality, I think that's just a stainless steel cover, and there's a small, tiny little rare earth magnet in this end here, and that's all there is. And so, like I said, when you stick it up there, it just flops right over. So if you're looking for a small LED work light to, get into tight places and illuminate what you're trying to work on, it's up under a fender well or something, I highly recommend these generic little work lights. There is no real brand name associated with them. They're sold under probably a dozen different brand names on Amazon, but they're great little lights. It has the light is built into this little swivel part, so you can, let's see here, you can turn it on and it horizontal, you can turn it vertical, you can even flip it all the way around this way, so it's a compact package. You could turn the light up, and the best thing, or the nice thing about it, is that the base is magnetic, and when you stick it onto something, it stays there. If we go and we turn it that way, it doesn't flop over. Now, like the Chemical Guys light, it has one in the end, so if I want to light something over that way, I just take it, flip it around, stick it on there, and I've got my directional light pointed in the way I want to go. It is better than the Chemical Guys light in other ways too. For one thing, it's brighter. I used a lux meter to measure the light output of the Chemical Guys light and this work light, and the work light is about 20% brighter than the Chemical Guys light. It also has 2 levels of illumination, so that if you're in close on something and that light is just too bright, you can step it down a notch. And again, like I said, it has the one in the end for pointing into tight spaces. Yeah, overall, just super, super useful. It's rechargeable. I like the ability to set it like this, and now it's illuminating when I'm working on. And the best thing is, it's the same price as the Chemical Guys light, 20 bucks, but for $20, you get 2. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Just real short and sweet. Bought this terrible product, wanted you to know about it, gave you a couple of alternatives. Now, before you go, in exchange for me giving you this valuable information and helping you avoid wasting your $20 on a piece of junk, go down there, find that thumbs up button, and give me a like on this video. I could really, really use your help with YouTube's algorithm and getting bumped up in the search result listings. Also, please go down there, find that big red subscribe button, and give it a click. Become a member of my community. And if you want to keep up with everything I'm doing here in the garage, including Project 987.2, which is my 2012 Porsche Cayman S, go down there, find that bell icon, and give it a click. That turns on notifications for this channel, and that way you'll get notified every time that I post something new from here in Cliff's Garage. I'll see you next time.